I don't have a prenup. Will I lose my retirement in divorce? Hi, I'm Bill Farias, founder of Farias Family Law. Had this question come up last week. I have a gentleman who is moving toward divorce and he doesn't have a prenup. He's afraid that he's going to lose a chunk of his retirement. The answer to this question about whether you will lose your retirement in divorce without a prenup really depends on the specific circumstances and facts of your case. Massachusetts is an equitable distribution state, and that means that judges do their best to divide the assets as fairly as possible. Judges have a ton of discretion in Massachusetts in determining what fair means. The single greatest factor in my experience in a property division analysis is the length of the marriage. So generally, the shorter the marriage, the more likely it is that judges are going to weigh heavily contributions and what people had before the marriage, even if there isn't a prenup. Now, there's no guarantee, because if you don't have a prenup, technically everything's in the pot. But in a shorter marriage, judges are more likely to look at what people had going into the marriage or at the start of their sort of financial relationship. And so on the other end of that, the longer the marriage, the less likely it is that the judge is going to give any credit for premarital property. And so overall, the way you should approach this is to, first of all, look at or examine how many years you've been married and how many years you've been in a financial relationship with this person. And if that number is, let's say, under 2, there is no black and white rule, but generally under 2 years of marriage, judges are more likely to even say, you both walk away with what you have and we're not going to divide everything. When you get above 2 years, judges are more likely to, at the very least, consider what was accumulated during the marriage. And as the marriage gets longer, judges will even consider what the parties had before the marriage and just look at the overall assets and distribute it the way they think makes sense. So will you lose your retirement if you don't have a prenup? It really depends. The longer the marriage, the more likely it is that you are going to be dividing everything. But to get specific information on your circumstances, this is just one factor. There are a number of other factors that are in play. And so you should get an analysis on your specific circumstances to figure out where you stand. You can call us 508-675-0464. You can email us at info@fariasfamilylaw.com. If you found this video helpful, you can subscribe to our channel, share it with anyone you think might benefit from it, and you can find us on social at Farias Family Law. Thank you. Have a good day.